So let me go ahead and hit record. Let's get set up for this terrible idea I have. Okay, so I need to dig that. I need to actually replace a couple of things. Let's do this, 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 this. I'll live with the rest of it for the time being. Oh yeah, don't worry. I'm going to save before we really commit to it. So I'm very proud to announce that the water purifier is working. Quite well, actually. Check it out. So, we're finally actually dumping water back into the aquifer from the cistern. At a fairly rapid rate, which is actually troublesome. But that's honestly kind of whatever. We will at some point run out of dirty water. That's why we're probably going to tap these at some point. And probably this. And probably this, and probably this, and probably this. And I believe there's one down as well. Yeah, there's one over here. I think that's it. But yeah, we now want to get as much dirty water as possible because dirty water has just become very, very valuable. We are also just now getting caught back up on food. We got very, very lucky off camera. We got a second oxifern, which I put right by the food station so that, you know, well, it can try. The air situation is bad. Really, really bad. So let's save and let's do something really stupid. So we're going to open up this chunk of water down into here. I think in the interest of smoothing this over, let's go ahead and this here. I'm trying to think of how exactly this is going to work. No. I feel like that'll help smooth the water's direct path down as much as possible. Oh, we have a new print. Dirt or people. Both people suck, so I'll take the curatives. It's cheaper. Alright, so. Hey, Colgrim. You're about ready to witness me doing something pretty stupid. It will be truly glorious. Our power problems are okay right now. We still have power problems. Let's be very clear about that. Speed, which has our conductive wire. Almost conducted. Almost. More of these. We also added to our CO2. You kind of missed it. So this hole here was completely full of CO2. You notice it's not anymore. That's because it plummeted down here. And that's going to keep getting worse because we're going to go up right up through some more CO2. So that's great. But anyways, we're almost ready. We're almost ready. One more thing. And then stupidity shall commence. I'm looking forward to this. I've got good feelings about this. Oh yeah, I'm also going to allow sand in here. Okay. Food is... We're starting to catch up on food a little bit. Just a bit. Go ahead and prioritize this so we can finish as quickly as possible. Hey, Zar. A game that has good management gameplay as a side mechanic? Yakuza 0. Easy answer. There are a few that dip their toes into it, but most of it's just kind of, well, like you say, it's a side mechanic. It's kind of there. This guy's a Justice Cuisine is up to +2. Okay. Save. And let's see what happens. we get to it. Oh, here we go. Here comes Act. Sploosh. Okay, it's going straight down to the bottom floor, which is exactly what I expected. And straight into the aquifer. That's actually a lot less stupid than I thought it would be. We've opened up a waterfall to help refill the cistern. Or no, excuse me, the aquifer. Sorry. And hey, we actually have access to water pumps now again. Yay. Yeah, this ran out earlier. Oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 is another one. It's a great example, but it's definitely an example. This overflowing would be funny. Now, the problem is we are going to be pushing that CO2 up a little bit. So our CO2 problem is going to keep getting bad. But I wasn't just doing this to get access to the water, because I realized right here is one of the best build spots I could have. So we're going to go ahead and, you know, build. God, look at the water. It's higher than it was, that's for certain. I love how much the gas is like pushing against the water. Like, no, no. But we have at least gotten a band-aid on the water situation. In fact, we actually have two band-aids. We've got the water purification plant going, full tilt. And we've just opened up. We've basically tapped into the reservoir here. So that's nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Yeah. At least at the rate it's dripping. Ignore all the water. Everything's fine. Just water down here. Yeah, you notice, by the way, the beds are completely on carbon dioxide now. So that's cool. So, yeah, we need to prioritize this. We need to get to... We need to find space. We need to find space. Did I say hi to Sean? Hi, Sean. They're still making food happen, which is good. Power usage is, well, we're keeping up. This, we need to keep building up and up and up. We will at some point need an oxygen tank going up there, but that's... Let's figure out reaching space first before we start laying down pipe, yeah? That is much, much higher reservoir of water. That is an honest comfort right there. Seeing that much water in there. Oh yeah, and in case you're wondering, there's the pumping in action, the relative rate of water pumpage right now. I also set up a second side sieve, so in case it plucks up any of this normal water here, it'll just dump it over there. Although by that point, we'll be out of water, but whatever. Like I said, we can tap some other things. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. And I know there's a hot tub over here, but honestly, we can wait on the hot tub. Is the hot tub really that high priority? Come on. I see more abyssalite up here, so that means that's the edge of that biome. There's a bunch of oxalite over there. That's true, FML. So the fact that there's so much abyssalite there That's what I would call a bad sign. So I hope I'm not wasting all my time. I mean, if nothing else, got a lot of polluted water up here. We can't really do anything with it yet. We got a bunch. How about... Let me start thinking long term. Let's get a mesh tile right there. See how much of a hole we can dig there. I've got a terrible, terrible idea. It is a time machine. How did you know? Yep, that carbon dioxide problem is continuing to be a problem. I'm gonna die if this keeps up. Really need you to fix this. I have played this War of Mine. In fact, I've actually streamed this War of Mine. I had to put it down though; it was too much for me. I know, probably not very surprising. That game is unflinching, is what I would call that game. Okay, the water finished. Why are people not digging? Why are people not digging? Well, other than the obvious CO2 from the coal, honestly, no. I do think that building out this area and building out this area, the extra space probably didn't help. But truth be told, I really don't know where all this extra CO2 came from. And is continuing to come from, by the way. We are continuing to have issues with CO2. So that's just our life now. Hi, Raven. Really wish these people would go do the thing I told them to do. Could you go do the thing I told you to do, please? Please. Pretty please. I'm much more of an extrovert than an introvert, Wondersoul. I derive enjoyment and rechargement is probably a better word. So I derive energy recharging from interacting with large groups of people. I do not. I have no actual way of dealing with CO2 directly right now. The only method I have of dealing with CO2 is space. What are you people doing? Go dig! Why aren't they digging? Oh, I see why. Because only Ect can actually dig up here, and Ect was asleep or something. Okay, that actually makes sense. Okay. I am found. Whoops. It is definitely a struggle, Walker. I'm working on it. Let's just do that. Easier. Like we're just ahead of the curve of crisis level right now, and I do mean just ahead of it. We really need to access space, and I have this weird feeling I'm digging in the wrong direction. In fact, that's abyssalite right there, so I am officially digging in the wrong direction. So let's cancel all those orders. That'll be nice for when we need some water. We'll get there later. So we cannot go up here to get to space. Now we have a problem, because I don't know where we can go to get to space. So there's an obvious path here. And it looks like more abyssalite over here. So there's definitely abyssalite over here and down. And some down here. I thought I saw some over here. Oh, hey, there's phosphorite. So it looks like it's shoving me this way. I also noticed there's abyssalite on the other side, though. Okay. I wish I could do like a pulse scan or something. Or any kind of radar, really. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason this isn't a total disaster is I've got these 2 plants, which are very, very slowly drawing the CO2 out of the air and replacing it with oxygen. Okay, well, let's go this way then. We'll figure out what we got. Because I'm kind of running out of ideas, honestly. I noticed the polluted waters levels are slowly lowering, which is worrisome, but, you know, expected. I was thinking about that, Blade Ball, but the problem with that is that there's not a lot I can really do with it. Like, I was thinking about tapping into this area because this is mostly oxygen right here. We do have several other spots. I don't want to touch the water, obviously. We could just create like a sinkhole right here. A very, very temporary. Here you go. Stop generating CO2, please. And just kind of let the oxygen filter up and the CO2 filter down. It's actually not a bad idea. So let me finish this build first. And I think I will do exactly as you suggest. Just dig down. Bragon's athletics is up to +5. What do you got? A hatchling egg. Anything worth a damn though? Nope. I don't really need hatchlings. Be gone. Go, act. Yeah, speaking of which, this is what literally half of our crew is doing here, is just kind of making that happen. It's working, and we're staying ahead of disaster. Okay, so this is the other thing I was really worried about. And this, I've already kind of decided this is going to be a long-term thing, but temperature, our base temperature has been slowly going up. It's gone up by about 5 degrees since we started. Which may not sound like a lot, but that is going to be a long-term problem, and we don't have any, like, we don't know of any way to deal with that right now. So there's another slime biome. More of this abyssalite all over the place. I was also thinking about prioritizing getting to that steam vent, but I don't think we can tap a vent yet. That's a really good question, Bladewell. I don't actually know. But whatever. Let's keep exploring. So, let's do... Oh, shoot. There's no tronium right there. Okay. That sucks. Let's just keep going past the neutronium. Past this. We can make plastic ladders. Woohoo! Which we're not going to do, of course. We are getting back ahead on food, which is good. We do make plenty of food. We just, for those of you who missed it, I temporarily reduced the priority on food to, you know, catch up on everything else. This is proving interestingly problematic, trying to find space. You wouldn't think it would be hard to find, yet here we are. Alright, Scales of Justice, you got this. Oh, never mind. Get out of here, Scales of Justice. Apparently. There is some oxygen over here. And obsidian. Interesting. And mafic rock, whatever that is. Yeah, whatever these things are. Sweetles. Non-hostile critters that excrete sucrose. Closely related to grubs. They eat sulfur and they excrete sucrose. No, space isn't space travel. There's another one of those vents. Which, you know. Cool. Oh, yeah, water levels definitely starting to drop over here. This done? Oh, of course not. Well, let's prioritize the CO2, because that really is the highest problem right now. By quite a margin. Look at all that gas, just kind of doing its thing there. No, don't. Oh yeah, Evo, although I really do want to know where the hell space is. Like, you figure... Hang on. There is a space map. I don't remember where it is. Well, this is just a star map. Yeah, it doesn't help. There's carpet up there. Well, I tried directly up, and I ran into a wall. Literally. So, we're trying to the side now. And up. It should be in every direction, but... well, here we are. Okay. So I need... Is anybody going to come do this? I know it's kind of hostile conditions, but there's kind of air in there. There's barely breathable air. You got this. Who is this? It's Dakota. Go, Dakota. Oh, no wonder. Okay, so we're starting. We're getting there. Oh, here comes Ect to get our dig on. Oh, Ect just left. To go to the bathroom. Bye, Ect. Yep, okay. Okay, now Ect is done going to the bathroom. He's washed his hands. And is going back to work, right? Nope, he's eating. Ect! Come on. Work with me here. And his name was the Bikini Streamer. Oh, sorry. Yeah, then Ect went to take a nap, which is actually what's happening. They're sleeping in CO2, as a reminder. This is completely cool. Alright, go dig! Go dig! We need to find space. Do you want to keep breathing CO2 as you sleep? Oh my god, what are you doing? 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 He is delivering water to the food supply. And then he's digging. I'm just confused by everything just happened there. Whatever. not what I wanted to happen. Okay. Good news. No abyssalite up here. What's that? That's sand, slime. A lot of slime. We've encountered like 3, 4 slime biomes, and there's a frozen biome over there. Okay. So you're trapped, Ect. Congratulations. You trapped yourself. I mean, it's true, Lord Aramont. Finding space will help us breathe. It's just... there's a couple other steps there. Whoops. Alright, so Ect, you are stranded until someone gets out here. You probably know the answer to that, Evo. So we're gonna high prioritize this building and hope that someone shows. We're just gonna watch. Who will it be? Who will be Ect's salvation? It looks like it's Dakota! Maybe. Maybe. Hey! Ect is free! Ect is free. I mean, I'm gonna save before I find space. Are you kidding me? Yeah, but why would knowing FF4 tell you what one of my characters is like, Evo? Yes, we did it! We found space! Ah! And we're all blown out. Okay. What do we got up here? What is this? Sand. And more polluted, more slime. Ugh, okay, whatever. Just keep doing this. She's a white mage, which means she's a healer. She's also a badass white mage, which means she's a DPS. She is a noblewoman. Quite literally a princess, actually, of the kingdom of Troya. And she's rather long-term thinking, obviously. I don't know. I don't have anything else yet. You know me. I do characters last. I don't know what her character is past that point. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is an interesting situation. Oh, hey. Look, look, look. It is working. Oxygen is slowly flowing up, and its CO2 is slowly sinking down. That's right, Evo. It's all part of the reason I was hoping to get you to pause for a bit on the sketches is you're getting way ahead of me. Like, you're asking me, who are these characters? And my answer is, because the truthful answer is, I don't know. I don't do... Yeah. I'm terrible, okay? I'm the worst. There's nobody worse than me. Nobody. Except for Game Geek. And shoutouts to Jesse's Mask. Not that Jesse's Mask watches my stream. Oh yeah, actually, I need to do that. Sorry, I was actually thinking about doing that earlier. They're going to lose their decor bonus, but honestly, right now, they probably need to breathe. So, whoop. God dang it. 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. There's your bets. Make that happen. There's more abyssalite. God, I wish I had more vision or scanners or radars or anything. A lot of gold. There's a lot of gold in this biome. Okay. Like a lot. I do like puncturing slime chambers and filling bases with them. Although, speaking of which, is this ready to go? It looks like it is. Okay. No, it's up to you, Evo. I know you like to draw. I know you're good at it. I'm looking forward to seeing your takes on characters. Like, I love what you did with Cecil and Golbez. And Kane. And everybody. Zand is still probably my second favorite, although I think Golbez might surpass Zand on that front. I don't know. Kind of a judgment call. This is funny. I'm like, I'm committed to finding space, and I'm having trouble. Yep, sorry. So hang on. Let me pause everything really quick. Really quick. Falling behind. Just like in real life. Just like in the game. Avowed, Citizen, Sleeper, Sleeper, and Cocoon. Thank you, Game Geek. That's up to her if she wants to share Golbez or not. Probably not, though. We've done too much sharing as is. So Czar says, in a campaign, how do you use feat abilities and spells more freely and not be able to use them? If your GM is good, don't worry about it. And that's my honest answer. Your GM should build the campaign a little bit around the idea of how many metaphorical resources you have at any given point in the campaign. Now, if you blow everything early, that's on you. But what you're talking about is holding on to everything too late, which is a terrible, terrible thing to do. So my honest advice would be to go ahead and consider just kind of getting used to the idea of being like, you know, maybe I should go ahead and use that daily. Now, the problem is, I know that just do it isn't really the best advice in the world. But that kind of is my advice on the matter. Now, I myself used to have the, oh no, I got to hold on to my elixirs problem that every other player has. And I'll tell you exactly what fixed that for me, although it's not going to be helpful to you. Speedrunning fixed that for me. In speedrunning, you're trying to use a minimum of items, and you get really, really big on efficiency. And of course, efficiency means... Jeez, we have flooded this place with CO2. Made a bit of an oxygen pocket in the process. Efficiency means not looting what you don't need, but it also means not wasting anything. So anything you loot has to be used, right? Otherwise, it was a waste to even bother to go and loot it. So that kind of efficiency focus and speedrunning focus helped me to kind of shuffle around my perspective there. Okay, so. So I'm not going to get rid of these. Well, actually, I'm going to get rid of these. I have a long-term plan for that. And they've got places that have air. It's still not good air, actually, but it is air at all. What are you even doing? Doesn't matter. I just woke people up from a bed by destroying their bed. Get out of bed. Stop gasping for air in the CO2 room. Stop showering in the CO... Oh, wait, you can't help that one. Never mind. You're good, you're good. Almost assuredly, yes, Blade Javal. And yeah, I realize this is probably not... The good news is, most of these areas already have oxygen, so we're not, like, adding more CO2 to the system. But the downside is what you've already mentioned, and you'll notice that our air quality has started going down near the tube. So that's cool. I actually thought about setting up a dedicated oxygen station for heading up, and then like an air vent to prevent that from happening. Then I realized I don't even know what direction I'm building in yet, and I don't want to set all that up, and that's not a small amount of thing, for effectively nothing. So instead we just have a giant mining shaft. What do you got? Ice and... Oh, bristleberries. Bristleberries. Oh. Did you seriously turn around, Ect, in the middle of that? You did. Click on base. Okay, here's the base. Base here. Well, we could totally seal off some stuff. Although I'm not sure I have anything really worth sealing off at the moment. It's probably as much of the CO2 as we're going to be able to siphon out of there. And this should slowly filter its way out through the vents that we have set up here. That's the whole point of these vents, honestly. So, that's a microscopic amount of CO2 pulled out. No, it's okay, Zar. You're completely fine. I told you the truth. The only way I broke that habit was by speedrunning. I'm not suggesting you start speedrunning. I'm just sharing with you the only thing I did that worked. Alright, Act. Are you done doing all the things you gotta do? Alright, Act. I think that's him right there. Yep. And he's going to bed. In his oxygenated area. Now! New living quarters. Now with oxygen. Odd. I'd say they're all brain damaged, but I think they already were. Food poisoning. Well, that's awesome. Okay, we have a way to deal with that. Yeah, oxygen now included. For a limited time only. Because this CO2 problem is not going to go away, and it is going to get worse. So, yeah, thank you. Could you get up there and figure this out, please? Okay, so this is sand bleach. What was that? Bleach stone. Carbon dioxide, granite. Also, what is that? That is a somnium synthesizer. Right. Okay. We're going to pretend we didn't see that. We're just going to move on. Oh, this is new. Uranium. Oh, no. Yeah, this is ice, snow, and uranium. Where's my radiation tracker? Hey, yeah, there's radiation up there. And a little bit down here. Interesting. But mostly in this hell. Okay. Well, I've got bad and worse news. The Abyssalite is continuing to block my exodus to the ceiling. And there's even more Abyssalite. So this is another dead end, it looks like. That's 2 dead ends so far. We're not doing great. Okay. Let's try. I mean, this is the thing to do now. There's nothing else. So let's try another direction. Because yeah, that CO2 problem is not going away until we can actually dump the damn CO2. So dig in another. I'm honestly tempted to reload the save. If it gets too bad, because I have wasted a lot of time digging in the wrong directions. To my knowledge, there's no way to dig through Abyssalite. Hardness is 150. I suppose one thing I could check. Yeah, super hard digging only allows you to do diamond and obsidian, for perspective. Where's Act? Hazmat digging. That allows us to do corium, which is still not Abyssalite. Although, I think I will actually go ahead and pull that trigger. I've very carefully been suspending skills recently, too. I got improved carrying on a lot of people. Because we're actually doing okay on morale, weirdly enough. And improved carrying allows us to carry more, which has been really helping with a lot of the building and the cleaning. So, yay. So, more O2 down. What do we got down here? So, we got a little pocket over there, a little pocket over there. Yeah, morale, I've been very carefully trying to stay ahead of morale, because I've played Dwarf Fortress, for lack of a better way to put that. There is a lot of oxygen up here, and I'm really tempted to try and tap this. It's polluted oxygen, but it's still oxygen. And I was going to tap it anyways, because I was going to get that extra bit of water and dump it into the cistern. So that might be something worth considering doing. Well, hang on. Let's find out. Let's find out. Can we dig... Where are we at? Can we dig abyssalite? It says no. It says I cannot dig it. Oh, man. If I could turn CO2 into carbon and, you know, oxygen, that might be useful. I'm gonna dig into the brain chamber, but that's... I also need to get to the geysers at some point. But both of those are less priority than getting rid of the CO2 problem. So, yeah. We have a new location to dig in. Let's go dig into the new location. I also, you may or may not have noticed, I've actually discontinued research because it was taking up people and I need people. Temperature modulation will assuredly become a problem later. Did I jot down a brickwork positive? I did. Good idea. I agree with you. And definitely not me. So, hang on. I guess what I really need is... Once we get there, I need the ability to dump the gas into space. Which means I'm going to need some kind of vent that allows me to dump air into space. Synthesizes oxalate using oxygen and gold. That's weird. Salt and gold to make bleachstone. Rare materials into industrial goods. Retrieved from space missions. Soda fountain. I've heard good things about that. Specifically a radiating gas thing. Cools gas. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna need some kind of lid once we get to space. And I'm not sure we have a lid once we get to space. Like, I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. We have a gas shutoff switch. But we need an automation grid for that, which we obviously don't have. So, let's go ahead and grab those. And yeah, I noticed our stress just went up. Who was that? Ect! Look, Ect, if you just did your job... and yes, I believe we are inside an asteroid, Evo. An asteroid with lots of hellscape in all directions. So that's cool. What is that? That is a creature who is probably going to drown. Well, get to digging, Ect. Get to work. Whoosh, whoosh. Alright, what do we got over here? Give me some vision. Give me some vision. We've got that hot tub. I'm smelling a hot tub. I don't know what hot tubs smell like, but I can smell it. Brigwin's machinery has gone up by 2-4. A lot of igneous over here. A lot of algae. What is this? Crazy Nurse's machinery's gone to 5. Okay, so that got us a little bit more vision. I noticed there's more abyssalite. Everyone's favorite. There's also abyssalite, right? So now I can gamble. I could keep going up here and hope that somewhere up here is something, or I can pick another direction. We're starting to get really seriously hemmed in here on abyssalite. it's not actually... There we go. So, the blue is our boundaries, okay? That's what we can't bypass. I'm honestly starting to feel the same way, Lord. I know we can reach space, because space flight is a thing. But, like, how and where is starting to become more and more of a question. Like, there's more abyssalite, there's more abyssalite, there's more abyssalite. Like I said, there might not be any up here. We can go directly east, it looks like, and there's a teleporter over there. Okay, I believe you, Act. I mean, I don't believe you, and you're lying horribly to me. Why would you? But let me... Yeah, let's teleport the CO2 into space. But here, just to... Oh, abyssalite is right there. Why is abyssalite lower than diamond and obsidian? Okay, whatever. Okay. Alright. Well, okay. So I've just wasted a lot of time for nothing. One of my favorite things to do. Let's just go back to going straight up, then, shall we? And, yeah. No, that's actually my fault. The abyssalite has been acting as a buffer this whole game. It's actually literally something... First of all, it flat out says, you totally... Oh, okay, now it's not saying it. Maybe it said it here? There you go. Nearly impenetrable, and it was in red. So I'm like, oh, okay, so clearly I can't actually, you know, dig through that. Whereas everything else is, like, firm or soft or whatever, right? Like, even granite is 80, for example, but abyssalite is 150. So I figured, yeah, that's the barrier. One thing I also noticed earlier, and I actually noticed this really early on, abyssalite is a natural insulation. So it's preventing, for example, this frozen biome over here from melting. But also it prevents, like, the heating biome over here from melting me. So I sort of assume naturally that abyssalite is like a zone boundary kind of a thing to keep the asteroid from completely self-destructing and the biomes from evening out over time. This also means we should probably be careful about actually going through it at all given points in time. That's neither here nor there. Okay. Yeah, like the boundary in Subnautica. Similar purpose. Debating if I want to lock off these other little oxygen zones we have here. See you around, Scales of Justice. Hope the game goes well. We'll go with game. Are things improving? See this red? That's CO2. This is CO2. There's just CO2. There's just carbon dioxide everywhere. I'm currently in the middle of trying to fix that problem. It's proving frustrating, to say the least. Let's set up a storage bin right here. Stop sleeping, Act. Get up and work through the night. Oh, you're not working. Okay. Get awake, you slave. What are you doing? Act, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I guess you're going to the bathroom. Nope, you're... What are you doing, Act? Okay, you know what? You know what? Hang on. Act, since you're the only one who can do this, let's mess with you for a little bit. So I want you to, like, dig as the highest priority, which you're already doing. So never mind. Ugh. Okay, whatever. I want you to contain sandstone. Just sandstone. Listen, Spartan. It's not my fault that Ect is so lazy. Quit being so lazy. What are you doing? I don't even care. The problem is we kind of need Ect for some of this stuff. And not the rest of it. Like, we need him for the sedimentary, I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, maybe not. Well, I don't know what we need him for. People should be digging them. Come dig. Okay, so we've got an ice biome. And it looks like another heat biome. Sure, let's go get access to a vending machine. This sounds like a great idea. Ooh, chili. Oh, man. What are you going to put in it? What's the issue here? Liquid vent over pressure. Oh my god. We can't dump water out. Okay. That's a good question, Blade Jamal. I don't know. I was actually worried about this problem, but I figured there's no way I would get the water line that high. Okay, that's actually a relatively easy thing to fix, though. All we gotta do is move it up by 2 tiles. Like that. And that should be in range of that, but if it isn't, that'll solve it. Serranos. Okay. I'm picturing a Minecraft situation like this, because this is taking us quite a bit of time and effort and work to dig out. In Minecraft, you could just point in a direction and just kind of hold down the button. And eventually you'll dig out into space and just be like, ah! That is unreachable. Okay. Very temporary fix for that. Ect, stop researching. In fact, do me a favor, Ect. Where are you at? Ect. Yeah, so, never research again, Ect. Or, sorry, wrong thing. Do not, where's research? There it is. Do not research. And actually, while we're at it, Takoida, you also don't research. The water output was too low, so it wasn't outputting water. Hey, Melkaiser, yeah, we're working on it. That's right, hold your breath. There we go. Now we're outputting water again. If that gets full, then the water's at the top of the reservoir, and honestly, that's fine. Yes, Evo. I want you to draw a cover for your book. That is actually, in my mind, the next highest priority. No, put the sandstone in here. Dang it. Okay, whatever. A lime, ice, or people who suck. Sure, we'll go with lime. Why not? I don't know what we'll need it for, but we'll probably need it eventually. We are doing good on food again. That's really, really good. I'm happy about that. And we're doing really good on water. In fact, we are officially making more water than we're losing. As you can see, the cistern's actually starting to get empty. Okay, so what's going on up here? Nothing at the moment. Oh god, it's Venters! Wildermyth 2! No, give me 1 second here. Look, you already got your win. You only get one win. That's how it works, Venters. So we'll put that towards the wing commander. Block. Triangle. Strategy. Grid. Tactics block. Ah! Thank you as always, Venters. Much appreciated. Okay. I swear the CO2 is very, very slowly filtering out. Probably because it is. We do have 2 plants permanently removing CO2 from the environment. It's just at an excruciatingly low, slow pace. Come on! Get up here and build! Who are you? Dakota, yes. Yes. You know what? Do any of these have, like... sandstone? Yes! Move this to here. Oh, I hate it when that happens, Venters. Okay, someone move the sandstone. To, here. Hey, Dragon Player. Presumably, yes, Dragon Player. Hypothetically, all 6 tiers come with prior knowledge to the setting. But I do say hypothetically because that is not an automatic, so... Except, I suppose, in the case of 4 and 5. Hey, we can turn iron into steel. We apparently have iron somewhere now. What's that? Wheezemort. There's like nothing but carbon dioxide up here in the ice realm. So this will be great once we figure this out. Lots of polluted oxygen here. So that's cool. These, yeah, they're doing their thing. Alright, well. Let's breach the barrier. Let's see what happens. Power usage is not great. That's just something we're going to live with. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, I earned a skill point. Yeah, which game, Melkazar? Alright. Ect, where you at? What are you doing? Ect, you're the only person who can do this job. I need you to come do your job, please, Ect. Do this. Nope, Ect is at the end of his day. He is eating. That's going to be the end of that. Cool. Okay. Well. To be continued. Plus, we got tons of resources up here if we feel like spending way too much time sweeping them. I need to figure out if I can get the sweeper guy. I need to figure that out too. Gas. Whoops. Ha! Let's fix that. So I could do that. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Why are you eating over here? You have a... Leitval, go eat at your designated spot. That's your seat, man. I had to do it for people, and people are just like, no, I'm good. Oh, we've started digging through the abyssalite. Do we use this for anything? Probably not. Go digging! Go eating! God, there's an immediate another abyssalite right up there. You got this Bregwin apparently. Act, my man. All our hopes rest on you. The oxygen problem has been going on for days now. I cannot believe we haven't, like, suffocated to death. Probably just because we keep moving through areas that actually have oxygen. All my various band-aids are just barely, and I do mean just barely, holding this base together. Look at that. Like, it is better than it was because of the dozens of band-aids. And I keep trying to dig up, and Act is like, you know what, hang on. This is silly. Act. Do nothing except dig. Go dig. Go dig. Go dig. Go dig. Go dig. Go dig. Allow operating. Dig. Dig. Alright, Act, what are you up to? You're digging! Hey! Now what are you doing? Finding a safe area to recover. Okay, yeah, that tracks. Now you're hauling... What are you doing? Oh, he's in downtime. Okay, he's in downtime. Downtime's okay. I continue to allow downtime because the last thing I want is for a stress cascade to happen. That's just begging for trouble. No problem, Colgrim. Do me a favor, come right back into my office. It's right back around the back of the building, over by this weird shed, okay? Now, I need you... Okay, cool. No, don't walk right over here. Right over here. I'm going to need you to stand at the edge of this pit, okay? Now, this is the official... This pit officially exists for you to make your requests of the board. So just go ahead, yell your requests into the pit. Just go ahead. Just stand right about there. It's actually the cistern. I need you to add to the polluted water. Blade Taval's athletic has gone up to +4. Nice. Probably because this is his job. Ect, why are you running on the machine? I actually do understand why he's running on the machine. It's because he can't dig right now. Now, the reason he can't dig is because we're having trouble getting sandstone up here. There's no sandstone here. Nobody is putting any sandstone in here. It's really quite frustrating. I don't have a way to fix that, really. Okay. Where's building? There's building. Everyone, and I mean everyone, slightly higher priority on building. Can't help but notice nobody's building. What's the issue? Listen, Borderlands 3 is the greatest game ever played. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I'm begging you. No, Dragon Player. No, put down the terrible jokes. Put down the terrible writing. Put down the awful gameplay. That's an interesting spot for that to happen. Why there? Well, that makes a little bit of sense at least. Let's get that upgrade range. Okay, while I wait for Ek to get up here and build, Borderlands 3 has bad enemy design, bad boss design, bad level design, bad tutorialization, bad interaction, bad writing, bad plot, bad characters, bad world building, actively pisses on most of the previous elements of the previous games. It has just awful visual design, awful interface, actively buggy controls. The guns are good. Everyone says the guns are good, and they're right, the guns are good. It's an atrocious game. So yeah, if you can get past literally the entire game other than the guns, it's totally worth it. I honestly considered, I think I technically have vetoed it for playing, just because the idea of playing through that game again makes me want to tear my hair out. So there's our temperature. I'm worried we're going to be, like, melting the ice lands here, so that should be fun. Ect, what are you doing? Are you asleep? You're asleep. God damn it. Borderlands 3, Ross. I cannot believe I am still dealing with this CO2 problem. I mean, you'll notice I moved the beds all up into the oxygen fulcrum because this CO2 is just, it's spreading inch by inch. Borderlands 2 is probably a really good game. I've never analyzed it, only played it casually. Act. What? No, that's plagiable. Act! Oh, thank God. He's going to go dig. I never thought I'd see the day. And it's apparently very cold up there. It's cold and filled with carbon dioxide. That's cool. You want to help build? Like you can build. Unreachable. Why? Why is that unreachable? What about this ladder makes this unreachable? What the hell is regolith? Why is this unreachable? Someone explain to me why that's unreachable. That's apparently unreachable. What? Okay. I mean, if there's a too far from the base, then this entire plan was screwed from day one, and I'm dead. It's, you know, I'm just gonna die to CO2. Okay. Random thought. Go dig that stuff out. Did that help? That appeared to have helped. Huh? What does that have to do with anything? Why did that help? We can rummage through the vending machine. We can reach it. But, like... God, I'm extraordinarily confused. Hey, Crazy Norse. I'm, really having issues. Like, really having issues. Every time we turn on this machine, we load the circuits. That's just funny. That's just life. There's nothing I can do about that. Are we building it? No, not yet. Okay. This is stupid. This is stupid, and it's taking too long. Sure, Colgrim. If it's something other than what I'm doing, though. Or whether... whatever. You know what I mean. It's just, as long as it's something other than what I'm doing, is what I meant. I mean, we're pretty close to total systemic collapse here. Dig down? But I just spent all this time digging up, and then sideways, and then up, and then sideways again, and then the other sideways. Why would I dig down? What possible logic, what reason would ever lead me to digging down? God damn it, game. Okay, I'm okay. Ect, what are you doing? Come here, Ect. I got a job for you. No, I don't care that it's your break time. Oh my god. Crazy Norse's athletics is up to 7. Alright, wake up, Ect. Come on, Ect. Wake up. Stop being asleep, Ect. Alright, let's go. It's cold. I kinda don't care. Okay. Yeah, warm yourself up for a second and then go back to digging. Listen, you'll warm yourself with the digging, okay? Hypothetically, yes, although I imagine that would take more work than it sounds like. There's a lot of regolith out there. We might actually be reaching the surface. This might be it. Okay. Go ahead, warm yourself up. And back up. There's also CO2 up here, so that's cool, too. Is there radiation up here? Not at the moment. Hypothetically, yes, Evo. Come on, Ect, you got this. You got this, Ect. I got excited. I thought that was like the surface. But no, that's just another pocket of whatever. Oh my god, how long does it take to get to the exit of this frickin' asteroid? Why is this asteroid so big? I mean, if Ect passes out up here, then he's probably dead. That is a real thing. But he's got this eye of faith. Of the heart. Giant thing of carbon dioxide out there. And snow? Take your time there, buddy. You missed it all, Ross. You missed everything. We'll never talk about it again. So... how many of you, or especially you, Ross, ever noticed that the Escape from Starfleet plot is literally half the film? Like, half the film's runtime? Yeah, no, it's everyone's favorite part. It's also the part that's... I don't want to say it's the worst part of the film, but it's kind of the worst part of the film. It makes absolutely no sense, and at every step of the way, the Federation personnel, who are not the main characters, are actually just straight up the villains. There it is. There it is. There's space. We found space! We found space. Okay, so we are just a few feet away from the surface of the asteroid. So let's go ahead and let him... yeah, he's gonna go back now. Go back for dinner. Good job, Act. We found the surface of the asteroid. Let's chill for a bit. So, Starfleet are the bad guys, which really irritates me on several levels, and I mean all of them. Every Starfleet personnel who isn't one of the main characters is a villain. They're an antagonist or an obstacle to overcome. Every single one of them. They even talk about throwing Dr. McCoy into the funny farm. Now, that could have been a casual comment said idly, but if you know anything about what a funny farm actually is, it's Prison 2.0. So, great treatment there. I'm not going to get into all the other tiny little problems with that whole sequence, because there's a lot of things wrong with that whole sequence. Like, a lot. And it really pisses me off. I could spend, like, if I was to sit down to do a review of it, I could spend quite a while tearing apart the entire first half of the film. But hang on. Because it gets worse. Because it's also the best part of the film. Having Sulu going after, the guard and completely just shrekking him. Uhura managing to capture the one guy. The cute little moments between Kirk and McCoy. The nice little loyalty scene with Sulu and Chekhov and Scotty. All of those scenes are probably the best scenes of the whole film. They just happen to be during the sequence that makes the least amount of sense. Now, here's a funny thing. One of the major writers of Star Trek V also happens to be one of the major writers of Star Trek III. You're probably thinking, what's the significance of that statement? Well, you ever notice that both films make everyone at Starfleet out to be completely incompetent and or antagonistic? Other than the main cast? This was done on purpose, for the record. This is something that is a matter of record. Okay, let's do it. Let's find out what happens. We just saved. Let's open up a hole to space. Let's reopen a hole to space. There we go. Okay, maybe don't stand there and suffocate, Act. Act, what are you doing? Nothing appears to be happening. What? Okay, first of all, Act, go home? Like, stop standing in space? Act? 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 He literally just stood there until he died. Oh, he couldn't get out. Okay. Well, anyways, I was going to reload anyways. So the reason we wanted to reach space is we need to get rid of the CO2. That's the answer to that. And Evo asks, how's their gravity? Magic. Where's the food and water come from? Magic. Okay, any other questions? Okay, so let's reload. Listen, I was told the best possible way to get rid of CO2, and this is true, was to get it out into space. And so I have been diligently, I have spent literally about 2 hours trying to get out into space because the CO2 problem is really, 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 really bad. Like, to the point where it's probably going to cause our entire system to shut down. We have CO2 everywhere. So, let me think about this for a second. Okay. Okay. You're not bothering me. The only thing you do that bothers me is thinking that you're bothering me. It's the only thing. It's just the one thing. Quit it. Yep, I know you're just incapable of not apologizing. But quit it. Okay. I want all of that build at some point. For now, I have something else to do, something much, much larger. So I could try Colgrim's idea, but Colgrim's idea involves just doing the same thing in reverse. And honestly, I don't want to, so I'm not going to. So instead, we're going to do this. It needs to be over there. So feels like it would be best to go up on the outside. So like, say, right here. My God, I keep hitting the wrong button. Ah! There we go. Okay. Kind of like this. I like this. I mean, I do love me some onions. I'm not gonna lie. What do these take? Oh, anything. Cool. Whoops. Too far. Fried onions. Delicious fried onions. I mean, onions make sense for a flavor food. To me, anyways. It'll also take raw, steamed, grilled, or not grilled, sauteed, excuse me. No, it's fine. It's fine. We got this. We got this. This is not the most brilliant idea I've ever had. Of course I like caramelized onions. What kind of insane mad person wouldn't like caramelized onions? The heresy of it all. And yeah, more people actually carries with it substantial detriments. So that's why we're not really leaning on that. We appear to be having issues with our right area. Only occasionally. I have to be in a pretty particular mood with raw onions, or it's part of something else, like, you know, a burger or a sandwich, in which case it adds a delightful spice, bite, and crunch. Now that's interesting. And that water is just pouring out into that. Okay. I'll deal with research. Off. Cannot husbandry or creative or decor. Yeah, I'll take them both. Unintended side effect. I mean, I do want to access the steam vent at some point, but since our water is actually doing fine for now, that's a lower priority. We'll come back to that. Oh, I might have to turn off the cistern in a minute. Or refill it. For now, let's finish getting our CO2 pump working, shall we? Oh, this doesn't work. Oh, I need a filter, don't I? Let's put that filter here, right here. Rust. We don't even have any rust. Oh, leeks are delicious. I love leeks. The map is randomized, Pancakes. Yes, it's seeded, like, say, Minecraft, for example. Good job, Ek. Keep getting rid of that abyssalite. It's all right. Oh, well, I guess that is in fact right. Oh, God. It's fine, Crazy Norse. Ostensibly. I mean, we tried that. That's what this is. And it did probably buy us enough time to dig out into space, for being honest. So, yeah, no, it was viable. It bought us a few precious days of air. Slowly building up the eternal pipeline. We need to name the pipeline. So we're dumping noxious gases into the environment in order to save our bottom line. So I'm thinking the Exxon deal. Oh God, what's the name of that stupid ship? The Gazprom. The Valdez. That was that stupid thing. The Exxon Valdez. The Comcast. Actually, I like the Comcast pipeline. That appeals to me. We're currently in the middle of our final steps of totally fixing the CO2 problem, and this definitely won't cause me any further issues. I've actually already identified another problem, but that is a solvable problem at least. I like Comcast. We'll call this the Comcast pipe. This is going to be a bit of a thing, but we'll get to that in a minute. This is the intended permanent solution to CO2. Damn it, Alchemist! No! Because what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to dig out this CO2 over to here. Or literally get a pump from CO2 over here into over here. And then just get all the CO2 into the one spot, which will then dump through the Comcast pipe. See you around, Devo. Get some good foods, please. Please, please, please. Hopefully. Because if you don't... What's the cause of CO2? Life, I suppose? Obviously, we ran some coal power plants for a while, which certainly didn't help anything, but just people generate CO2. Existing. Scales of Justice is now up to a 2 for construction. Also, the ice is melting. That's actually problematic. Oh yeah, we're definitely raising the temperature around here a bit. Not too much, but we are raising it. This is actually why specifically I'm going for insulated pipes, because this is going through an ice biome and into space. That's a good question. I don't think these dump CO2 back into the universe, so I'm not sure, prisoners. They eat CO2. Wow, we've already got overloading on the electrical cables. That's great. Not even using them and they're not overloading. Oh, I see the problem. Yeah, so one of the next problems I need to solve is power. So I'm probably going to try and see about, you know, space exposure. I'm probably going to see about getting, like, for example, solar panels up here somewhere. Don't even have access to the tech yet. Another circuit overload. Why? Why are my circuits overloading? Oh shoot, it's pumping already. We're not ready for you. That's on me. We did skip through a little bit of the second half of the film, Ross. Possibly. I did see that steam power is a thing, although we're not there yet either. I love how this water from the geyser is, by coincidence, dripping down here, which drips over here, which drips down into the aquifer. That's coincidental. I'd love to take credit for that, but that was not planned that way. Oh, shoot. Filter out only send carbon dioxide. I mean, we're probably going to watch all of Trek 4. I can't imagine skipping any of that. Or 6, for that matter, which is the next one. After 4. Okay. Problem is, now we're at the hard part of the build. We have to go through the rest of this abyssalite, Get through this crap, and that means digging, so could you get up here, please? I'm gonna do something stupid. Make a new save. Actually, we already watched 5. We watched 5 first. It was worth it. I'll be right back. Here's hoping this is not a terrible idea. big times. I have successfully streamed without even being at the computer. I'm a real streamer. Finally. Oh. Always knew I'd get there someday. Thank you, Cloden, for the donation. Always. Always appreciate. So how bad did things go in my absence? That's off. There. Still working on it. God, we're still digging. We're still digging. How is the rest of our CO2 problem? Worse. Okay. That's true, I wasn't reacting. Whoa! Yes, you're right. Well, I will put that towards Deus Ex Human Revolution, Cloden, and I'm glad at least someone appreciates the VODs, because I put a not insubstantial amount of effort into making sure those, say, uploaded and updated every single day. As a reminder, you can actually put that towards up to 3 things if you'd like to. But either way, thank you again for the sub. By sub, I mean donation. Thing of kindness. So I am going to need someone to go out into the vacuum of space briefly to do the final step of this when we get there. So that'll be fun. We'll get to that, though. We'll get to that. How's our temperature doing? Cool. Nothing too bad yet. Still pulling in random drips of water from that geyser, so I'll take that. Won't even complain about that. Although, might do. We're gonna head out into space in just a second here, TSB, and we'll see how terrible of an idea this really is. I imagine it's a pretty terrible idea. In all honesty, I don't expect this to go super well. That's okay. We've got to save. Oh God, Starfield. It'll be glorious. But terrible. The ice is melting into this. Hey, Ginger Ninja. Strongest black mage that isn't include FF14 or Donald Duck. Off the top of my head, Rydia comes to mind immediately. Although if that's only counting main characters. If we're counting everyone, then it's Kuja or Exdeath. Like, that's an easy choice at that point. The sleeping area is still just absolutely filled with death, as it should be. Who's suffocating? Go ahead, is suffocating. Why are you suffocating? Go ahead. Dakota. Why are you so... You can get out. There's a ladder right there. Why can't you move? You should be able to move. Why can't you move, Dakota? It's one step down. How is he out of reach of it? Okay, he just decided to sit there and suffocate for a minute. For some reason. Okay. Yeah, Dakota decided to commit suicide. Just for you two. Good night, Cloden. Get some good rest, and I will see you on the VOD. Please hurry. Please hurry. Please hurry. Please hurry. Stop breathing and do your job. Oh my god, what are you doing? Okay. Now we have a problem. Because that is polluted water in our aquifer. So we're gonna deconstruct this. No, actually, not yet, not yet. So, clean this up. Please. Oh my god. How did that even happen? How did water even get over here? How did water get down here? You know, I'd deal with all this crap if I wasn't still trying to build this stupid CO2 pipe! God damn it! Okay, what are you people doing that is involving you not doing your jobs? Do your jobs. Do your job. Do your job. I'm not even done with the frickin' Comcast pipe yet. Everyone in chat. Barbecue pork chops or country fried pork chops? Y'all are worthless. I will also sway towards country fried then, period. I will not. We will not ignore Prisoners. It's a good movie, but unrelated. Can we stop being... Can we be done with this water so we can be done with the pipe so we can get on with it? This is absolutely insane, Zeiss. I am still building... I have spent probably at this point about 3 hours. No, in fact, actually 3 hours of time trying to build the Comcast pipe. Just trying to deal with CO2. And our circuits are overloading. Because of course they are. Okay, stop doing that. Oh, the water's already causing problems. There's just problems for days. Koida just pissed himself too, so that's cool. On top of everything. Oh. I see the problem. Okay, this is a problem. All right, Takoida, if you clean up your piss, I will let you go to bed. Come on, keep cleaning it up. Keep cleaning it up. Okay, now you can go to bed. I don't know how to deal with that, honestly. I guess that's the easy answer. Ice melting into water drips down into aquifer. What, sis? Not that she can hear me because she's not actually watching the stream, she's just paying attention to chat. We're gonna do this. I'm just gonna make this really simple. So far the polluted water's over here. That's good. For certain definitions of the word. I think it's the algae and the fungus. I could be wrong. That's my presumption. Based on what I've already seen. Oh my god. Yep, go to sleep in the piss water. It's okay, it's piss water or CO2 at the moment, because we haven't finished the Comcast pipe yet. There, that is a temporary solution to the water problem. Don't get caught in there. Don't, like, trap yourself in there. In fact, get out before you build more. Hang on, stop. Get out before you build more. Don't let yourself get trapped. Keep building the ladder to heaven. Where were you when they built the ladder to heaven? Yeah, a lot of these people just really want to die. And you know, who am I to judge? But at the same time, could you quit it? Is that a thing you could do? Please. Well, while we're here, something I've been thinking about. What did my nice beds take? Plastic. And I'm pretty sure plastic takes oil. We don't have oil. Listen, FM Aylward. Alright, FM Aylward's dead. You saw nothing. There's nothing to see here. God almighty. Just finish it. Just finish the Comcast pipe. We're not even actually at the point of being done with the Comcast pipe. Because I still have to get to the point of... Oh my god, they opened it up. They opened up the pipe. We're open to space. We're open to space. We are officially open to space. They just opened it up. Okay, let's go. So let's put a vent here. And let's for no reason, really. Let's get a airlock here. And an airlock here. Which quest, Ginger Ninja? I have so much extra crap to do. Like, once this pipe is done, that's like step 1. I've got to refill that. I got to figure out my electric grid. In fact, I have to leave that off so the electric grid doesn't die. We're still cleaning up after the mess from the ice that melted. Blade Duvall's up to +7 of running on a treadmill. He's getting really good at it. Like, really good. This is good, because our power problems have not gone away at all. Oh, that quest. Yeah, that's honestly probably at least a double negative quest, Ginger Ninja. Bare minimum. Yeah, we apparently have the Texas electrical grid, too. This is great. This is what I wanted in life. Slow process down, but, you know, we opened up the vent, so here we are. Kinda need to finish the pipe, though. Blade Duvall's athletics are up to 5. Can we, like, turn these plants, turn these creatures into meat? Can we turn you into meat, sir? I guess not. Oh, well. We'll eat you later. Yeah, it's not even a good side quest, too, Ginger Ninja. It's just there to waste your time. We're not done with it yet, Walker. We ran into 2 additional related problems, which we are currently dealing with. We're right now getting the airlock, so we can go finish working on the Comcast pipe. Yes, it did, FML work. That might be the definition of walkthroughitis right there. Takes real-life people 15 years to figure it out. Yes, we finally did find the surface. Check it out. I do want this ladder here, not only for service, but because eventually... Yeah, I know that, thank you. Because eventually I want to set up the renewable energy up top. Almost there. Almost there. Almost start pumping out the CO2. It's just, there's so much of it. There's so much of it. This is a good time as any to do that. Well, cancel. I have a different idea for that. Yeah, no, we're going to be pumping up air to the top once we finally get to the point where we can actually do that. Not that I'm aware, Malzer. Could be wrong. Is there any... No, there's no more polluted water there. Okay. I see another slime lung. It's just... It needs to be repaired at some point. These with other things. I suppose we could temporarily stop this, just so we could get cleaned up a little bit. So let's go ahead and temporarily stop that so we can get cleaned up a little bit. Why are you researching? What are you researching? Oh. Oh, okay. I'll allow that. Do you, like, go repair the cable, please? Somebody? Anybody? Ect is like, I need my exercise. We still... Oh, wait, the pipe's done. Almost done. Okay. We are inches from being done with this stupid pipe. Kind of literally in this case. So I need to get rid of all this freaking water. And I'm going to have to see... I kind of need to see what happens with the CO2 before I come up with my next CO2 option. So for the moment, we're just going to be, and we'll see how that works out. What do you got? What do you got? A digger? Not a terrible idea. Anybody want to be a bonus digger? Because we're going to have to start digging out. We need to find oil sooner rather than later. It's like our next midterm thing. Looks like it's going to be Colgrim. Welcome to the crew, Colgrim. Have a cot. God, I don't know. Here. Food is not keeping up as much, I noticed, by the way. So I think we have too many hungry mouths. Which is... interesting. We might have to start recycling people. Where is the other research station? Is that it? Is that it? Listen, you're the ones who are hungry, just know. I'm just solving the hunger problem. Listen, these are workers. They're not even people. Come on. Alright, Act. You got this. Go up into the freezing cold. Go up to the surface of space. There you go. Cool. Don't just stand there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't just stand there. Go, 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 go. I'm glad I implemented this airlock. So yeah, this is just now exposed into space here. This shaft. So that's cool. Really need this to be built though. There we go. Here comes Bragwin. Bragwin, hold your breath. You're in space. You're in space, literally. Just hold your breath, Bragwin. I know it takes 7 years to make a vent. Almost there. Didn't quite make it. Okay, cool. Get some air. Get some air. Yeah, no, that is quickly becoming just nothing. Okay. We have a vent. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready and for long last. Let me double check the piping. So it's gonna punch out gas here. This is set to filter just carbon dioxide. Just carbon dioxide will go up through the purple line, Comcast line, into space. It's not connected. No, of course it's not. Okay. Okay, it's not ready. It's not ready because he didn't connect it because it's stupid. I hate everything. Why do you think I'm using insulated pipes like the whole way up, Colgrim? It's okay, we've got a nice big ice barrier in there, too. You didn't say you wanted to connect the thing. Hang on. Alright, Dakota, get up there. Hold your breath, Dakota! Hold your breath. Literally space. Now it's ready to go. Okay. Flip the switch. Okay, now, the next step is cleanup. We have spent a long time building the Comcast pipe. Now we gotta just make sure the rest of the base works. As you can see, carbon dioxide is actually going out right now. CO2 is heading out of the pipe. Yes. Yes! Behold the carbon dioxide as it pours out into space. It's doing something. What's it doing? Liquid carbon dioxide? That's a thing?! We're generating liquid carbon dioxide. Oh my god. Okay, okay. So, I thought this might bite me in the ass. Let's do... hang on. Let me think about this for a second. You know what, let's just plug the hole for right now. That's not gonna work. You know what? I got this. This is a workable scenario. It's okay. It hasn't actually been turned on yet. So we'll just leave it off. That's just the initial carbon dioxide that went up. Okay. Okay. Here's the idea. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go dig in the vacuous hole of space. really need anything fancy. We just need a pit. Well, that's why we're making pits, Crazy Nurse. It's just going to be a very, very, very de facto thing we're doing. Oh my god, hang on. So, we could set up an oxygen mask thing, but we also have an atmospheric suit. Which unfortunately is too big to fit here. Well, actually, you know what? This is just... I'm still trying to deal with the CO2 problem. I'm still trying to deal with the CO2 problem. This is just the rest of the game. Is trying to get rid of CO2. It really is real life. God damn it. Why do circuits keep overloading? Don't answer that question. I'm gonna start making some copper again. We're gonna need it soon. Well, I was going to start doing cleanup, and now I have to deal with mining the surface of the asteroid. Because this is just my life now. Hang on. Let's really deprioritize this for the time being. And then, like, boost this. Still plenty of water. Water is still a solved problem. Electricity is not a solved problem. That continues to be an issue. You left food poisoning. That's always great. One of my favorite things to do is to have food poisoning. Well, that's okay. Ect is like, I got this. Just give me a minute. Ect, what are you doing? No, why, Ect? Why? Okay, so let's just get some straight up tiles here, because this is still supposed to be a freaking airlock. And then we'll deal with the rest of that later. Get an atmospheric suit. Stop. There. And then we'll see how incapable we are of actually making atmospheric suits. Which I fully anticipate we will not be capable of doing. 100%. Yep, grab a breath before you go back to the surface of the asteroid here. Keep farming and mining the surface of the asteroid. Okay, so you need suits, obviously. We're also going to need oxygen tanks, so that's its own problem. Cool. What does a suit take? Don't know, because I don't even know how to make one. Cool. Okay. Alright, so. Let's just... You know what, maybe just... I'll pause for the time being, honestly. You know what, we've got a pit going. I think I'm happy just having a pit for the time being. We'll figure out the suits later. Although while we're here... Oh yeah, no, it's already, like, there. Like, we've already got carbon dioxide, like, right here. And we're just kind of living with that for the time being. Kind of, Lunaruth? For example, we haven't gone and explored to figure out what the hell this thing is about yet. We're going to, it's just, we've been falling behind for years. And we keep falling behind. You're always behind. Okay, so we've got pits. Cool. Now, we're gonna do one last stupid thing. We're actually gonna seal off the entrance here. Could you not starve, Lord Harrowmont? You have food. We have food. Go get food. I know we have a CO2 problem. I'm trying to fix it. Damn it. This doesn't even make anything freaking useful. Protect from heat, protect from cold. Neither of which is really an issue yet, but good to know. Living his best life over there. How's this going? Did you do it? Okay, so it's sealed off. We are gonna go ahead and flip the switch and see what happens. Okay. Pumping CO2. I probably should have saved first. Whatever. That is a lot of CO2 we are pumping. That is, after all, the idea. We're already circuit overloading. So that's great. For that, we need more power. Still dribbling what appears to be carbon dioxide in here. Yeah, power isn't at critical status, unlike some other things I could mention. There. We're now dumping CO2 out there. Go forth, CO2. Now, this is probably a terrible idea. That is filling up very quickly, isn't it? Look at that. See, I didn't really think the pits would get filled that quickly. How much is that pulling out? Is it pulling out any? I can't tell any difference in the level of CO2 down here. Yet. Circuit overload. God damn it. Yeah, that's gonna keep being a thing. How's our copper? Not great at all. Well, there's not a lot I can do about this at the moment. Not really. So we're just going to keep dumping CO2 out into the atmosphere. You're on TSB. I will try not to eat the black ice. It's only negative, like, 50 degrees out here. It's fine. What do you got? We got nothing. Okay, is the CO... I can't even tell if the CO2 levels are lowering, really. I'm just gonna have to leave that on for a while. And hope that we don't get flooded in CO2. My worry is that the flooded CO2 is going to fill over the gas vent. And I have a really brute force solution to that, which is just raise the vent further up. That'd actually be the correct solution at the moment. Yeah, I don't know, Lord Hermon. I really don't. I have no idea. But for now, looks like we're very slowly starting to get some polluted oxygen here, which is a good start, ostensibly. Like, if we get to the point where we can actually have beds in a room again, I'll consider that a win. Because that has been absolutely flooded with CO2 for quite a while. Oh no, the pipe's insulated. As you can see, the pipe is just fine. Even though this is a negative 26 zone, the contents of the pipe are at 75 degrees. So, whatever's happening up here is not happening because of that. Okay, can we... Nope. Well, we've cleaned that up, so that's good. We've cleaned that up. That's doing what it can. Where's power? Power has circled back to being a problem. There's the steam turbine. There's the solar panel. It takes yellow, which of course we don't have. Which thing generates yellow? The thing I don't even have yet. Why don't we refocus on that? We still have dirt. That's good to know. Okay. I can't even... I think the CO2 levels are lowering. It's really hard to tell. It's also taking quite a while. So we're just gonna ignore that for the moment. We'll come back to that. Water's actually a pretty solved problem for a while, so that's good. Let's do a cleanup pass, like a literal cleanup pass. So let's just clean all this crap up. Apparently there's still some sogginess somewhere around here. Hey, the bathroom isn't completely CO2 anymore. The bedroom still is mostly CO2, so that's cool. Yeah, I saw breathable air just has gone up a lot, so I think something is going right somewhere. Hells if I know where. Alright. Where is... So, Ect, I told you to dig and basically nothing else. You can do other stuff again. In unrelated news, though, I need you to dig. Because we need oil. We need oil for plastic. We need plastic for a lot of things. We could also figure out what the hell's going on with the mother brain over here. If we wanted to. Like, we have a straight shot to it and everything. I think you want to go for the brain? Sure, let's go for the brain. Damn it. Demon shows up. Devil shows up. I'll get rid of this problem for you. Pipe blocked. That's the issue. What is the issue? Oh, the filter is off. Because we have no power on the west end. Okay. Power continues to be a problem. Alright, no, just the filter isn't working, so the pipe is quite literally clogged. And of course we don't have any. Absolutely hate to do this, but I think we actually have to turn the coal generator back on. We are just taking it in the pants. The problem with that is it'll vent all gas out into space if I do that blade to ball. I kind of want that filter there. There's the hot tub. There's a space scanner. Don't really understand the CO2 thing, but whatever. Honestly, just at this point, whatever. And yes, there is some polluted water in there, which I apparently cannot do anything about. It's just there now. It's just my life. Possibly Delzin? No, filtered output is carbon dioxide, as it should be. And everything else is just going out into the vent. Yeah, the yellow bubbles, that's from either the coal or whatever else is in here. Slime. That's what that is. That's just something I don't really know what to do about at the moment. That's a later problem. We have coal power again. Yay. Listen, lung rot's fine. It's fine. I don't see any issues here. Yep, immediate circuit overload. God damn it. Oh, it's down here. Oh, it's down here? Oh. That much copper. Okay. Okay. Well, at least we're back to dumping more CO2 into the atmosphere. Thank goodness for that. Whatever. Cleaned up a bit. This is just whatever. Listen, at some point I hope to get to recyclable. Does CO2 spread through the airlocks? I mean, it's airlocks. It arguably should not, but it looks like it is not. The purpose of the airlocks appears to be working. At least at the moment. I'm sure it's going to spread out, though, because of course it is. CO2 has been one of my biggest problems this entire game, so naturally it's going to show up and spit in my face even more in the future. Yes, good night, Crazy Norse. You have a good one. Back to adding water to the mix. I mean, I probably could actually rearrange the coal thing so it goes, you know, in space or whatever, and then just connect the power down, but at that point, I don't even know if that's worth the effort. But yeah, I probably could put the coal power plant stuff out into space and just skip the middleman. Oh, now you're hot. What is the temperature over here? Pretty warm. 110 degrees. Yeah, that heat is already sauntering its way down this corridor. Yeah. Well, shoot. Okay. Let's set up a very, very temporary thing right there. And we'll set up something a little bit more long-term down here in a minute. But first, the brain. Yeah, I know, it's hot and you're watery, but it's fine, Act, it's fine. Everything's fine. Just keep working forever in the boiling water. It's fine. Actually, over here. I think it was Colgrim? Yes. I need you to be a digger, Colgrim. Be a digger. At the moment I'm cooking Ect. He's got a new hat, though, so he's really happy about it. I'll give you a hat if you let me cook you alive. Yeah, get out of there, get out of there. Hey, I think it's very, very slowly working. I love just red. Just straight up red. As a first management sim? Probably not, no. This game's probably more for people who are a little more used to what they're doing. I've discovered a new dream analyzing building buried deep in our asteroid. It seems to contain new sleep-specific units. Could these be the key to unlocking my duplicate's ability to dream? Okay. So, like... Sure. Flip the switch. What could possibly go wrong? Hang on. Save. Okay. Flip the switch. What could possibly go wrong? Well, it looks like it needs a gas pipe? Hang on, what? It does, but it doesn't say what kind of gas. Just a gas pipe. Maybe oxygen? Oh, we'll find out in a minute. Okay. So we have to be wearing pajamas to dream, apparently. And once we do dream, we can have those dreams analyzed for some reason. Also, I notice our stress is really starting to go up. That is polluted oxygen. That's polluted oxygen. I don't know what the difference is in the tint. It might just be a temperature thing, because it's pretty hot in here. And I have just exposed a molten area to a frozen area, so I'm sure this is going to go extremely well in my future. Yeah, it's the perfect storm. Crap, my career just died. Okay. Let's see. Circuit overload. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? It's just my life, is circuits that are overloading constantly. So I need more power to make more wire to make the circuits not overload. Ah! Okay. And the coal is already out, of course it is. How's the surface looking? Well, it looks like a hellscape, but, you know, I've seen worse. What do you got for me? this work. Let's just... connect these wires. And see how bad of an idea this is. At some point, at your leisure, whenever you're done running the treadmill. Yes, you know what I really need to do is get rid of these 2 stations. Just get rid of the research. We don't need that research. Triple Triad's okay. I'm with it. I would never play it past the amount I have already played it at this point in my life, but yeah. Research. So, of course it does. Kind of scooch that over there, scooch that there, and then we'll be able to put index material science to unlock new technologies. This consumes rad bolt. How the hell do we generate rad bolts? Okay. Use ice to dissipate heat. That might be useful at some point, since we do have access to several ice biomes. But, what about you? How much do you play Triple Triad, Yura? I mean, I enjoy Triple Triad quite a bit. But some people play that more than they play the rest of the game, you know what I mean? Of course the circuit overloaded. Why wouldn't it? God, this circuit overload thing is going to kill me. Mark my words. Circuit overload. Is there a repairing? I don't see repairing. So there's building. And yeah, building should always be a bit of a priority over everything else. Overpressure, huh? Interesting. Well, this room is slowly getting more oxygenated and less, you know, death. So that's cool. Circuit overload. Yeah, I know, game. Thank you. Circuit overload. I hate everything. I really do. I don't have enough power, period. Never mind enough to actually do anything with it. Yeah, we've actually got oxygen on the bottom floor again. For the first time in quite a while, honestly. We've still got a bit of a CO2 trap over there on the right side, but the left side's doing alright. If I could just fix my power issues, of which I have two. I have two major issues with power. I don't have enough power, and I don't have the ability to transfer that power safely. I might have to start accepting doing the heavy watt powers. I can carry a lot more than those, but they're also quite a bit more expensive. And that is just a huge... Also, they cannot go in doors. So that's a massive decor detriment for that. I could also do this. This just takes regular, and that's still more. Okay. Okay. All right, let's rip out the plug, or let's rip off the Band-Aid. So get rid of all of this, like the whole thing. Just nuke this network. It's going to stop our CO2 pumping for the moment, but at least CO2 is no longer in. We're going to die of oxygen loss. Suffocate. We're going to die of suffocation in mere minutes. So just kind of do your thing there for a minute. We're just going to accept having a massive decor loss here. Because screw it, essentially, at this point. Okay, so now we're going to just build from scratch a completely separate grid over here. Doesn't actually need to be there anymore. Hell, the only reason this tile was here is so we could have something to run the wire through. So let's dig out a hole. Oh god, I could see that, Pancakes. I'm glad you approve of it, Yura. I do too, but then again, I'm kind of biased. I get to sit right next to it. Okay, so we are going to keep the coal power going for at least a little bit. I've thought about that, Lord Aramont. It would take some setup, though, and we'd have to have some place to pump oxygen into the mask generators. Still, it's an option. Up. These. And to these. That's going to be a nice, big, ugly mess of wires, and I don't care. At this point, that's not really the point. I'm also going to nuke the other coal plant. It's really not doing anything at this point. Sleep with a mask. You know, if they let you, I'd probably go for that. But I don't think they'll let you. Circuit overloaded. I hate everything. I want you to know. I hate everything. But the left setup here, hopefully this is going to solve at least some of these problems. I'll probably have to divide it into 3 separate grids here. And by probably, I mean definitely I'm going to have to do it. But I want this grid first because this grid, A, gets rid of the CO2, and B, generates the refined copper. And refined copper means better in cable wires, which means for the places where people are going to be all the time, no decor, massive decor penalty. That. That. And this. And I think that's actually everything for these. I'm going to leave these 2 off right now because they're just not a priority. This is originally like a pit of CO2, but now it's just kind of slowly filtering out, so I don't really need it to be as isolated as it currently is. If anything, it would be more advantageous for me to kind of be dragging more of the CO2 of the rest of the base into here so I can dump it out into space. I've put real thought into putting like a CO2 pump over here and just dumping it over there, you know? In fact, I'm thinking about it more and more. But let's get power solved first. Because power's an issue. Okay, so I believe that's everything. I also thought about just digging, but that goes right through like a water thing, and I'd kind of like to leave that alone at least for the moment. I have water now. I don't know how long that's going to be a thing, and I'd rather not tempt fate on that point. And we're once again dumping CO2. This is now ordering. Let's go ahead and push this to higher than average priority. Let's go ahead and do a very high priority cleanup because we just dropped a lot of resources on the ground. So, let me think about the grids here for a second. So I need a grid that connects to like the middle stuff. So that's like research, refrigerator. Oh, refrigerator's part of that. Fine. I need. How do I do that though? Like this grid doesn't really need to be pretty, right? But getting a wire down there without being pretty is actually going to be harder than it sounds to do. Okay. I could disconnect this. We're fine on water anyways. This doesn't really need to be drawing power right now. So why don't we go ahead and cut this line down to there right now. And that'll leave just the base facility stuff, the stuff that really should have nice cabling. And you continue to pump out gas, which is nice. Get out of here, gas. Nobody likes you. Okay, so that's disconnected now. So that should help at least a little bit. What I really should probably do... Let's get rid of this. I had an idea for this, but I've changed my mind on it. This is actually redundant at this point. So I can just nuke it completely. We don't really have a lot of polluted oxygen, which is nice. I'll just kind of live with that for the moment, too. So, no polluted oxygen. CO2 situation is getting much better. I'm just about thinking about moving the pots back in. In fact, why don't we go and do that? Get our nice room again. Game. There you go. Oh, actually, hang on. Right. I forgot that we have 8 people now. Maybe I should let one of them start. Maybe I should just be like, hey, go out here into space really quick. Just could you go out into space really quick? No reason. What's the issue here? Oh, duh. Yeah, go drink that that Coca-Cola over there. It'll taste really, really good. And you get all kinds of energy. It'll be great. You'll feel great. I promise. You know, it just occurred to me. I could just dump this water in here. It doesn't matter. I've got a filter set up here. Why do you not have power? Why do you not have power? We're just out of power, of course. Well, just... That's a really good question, FM Elward. I don't think I want to know the answer to that. Oh, yeah, actually, we can go ahead and get rid of this now. It's not actually necessary anymore. I mean, we barely have CO2 down here anyways, and it's just a pittance of it. So let's just get rid of that extra step. You still could really use more power on the west grid, and notice nobody's running the generator. Get in the generator! I'll get back to that. Let's make sure everything's all kind of nice here. How's the ice melting situation? Is fine. A little bit of extra water, by the way, as you can see. So our little water pit worked. The brain room is still being creepy, as is its wont. They're still pumping coal out, but the coal is just not keeping up with the requirements. Which is strange, because we're not like generating that much. We're not using that much power, really, on the Western grid. Except for the one big thing, which is the refinery. Athletic is up to 9 now, Jesus. It's a good question, Zeiss. I don't know. It's really sad. I need 2 people on treadmills and a coal thing going to turn copper into refined copper. Why don't we... Let me pull the trigger on this idea. Actually, hang on. That should do it. That'll give us some maintenance away into the cistern in general. Alright, what do you got? What do you got? Anything worth a damn? Oh, yes. I'm gonna look at the others. Yes. I want that. I don't want that. Let's put that. Looks like that actually has a negative effect to decor. Yep, that's cool. Let us put you down. Way down at the bottom. Why is nobody... I don't think this door is necessary either while we're on the subject. Go ahead and get rid of that. Little details, little details. Keep making that copper. In fact, I want to track copper while we're here. How are we doing on just... Let's track these. Ooh, that's actually a lot lower. A lot less copper than I was hoping for in both categories. Debating if I want to really drive for... See, I need radiation, which is like... I don't know what it is, honestly. It's something. No, I didn't hear. I hear they cut off your face. If I cut off your tongue if you don't like your face. Or is it cut off your nose if you don't like your face? Whatever it is. Okay, manual rad bolt generator. So... Okay. Can we focus on that? And then... Getting a little bit more conductive wiring, so that's good. See if we can't prevent this from constantly overloading the system. So let's just get a bunch more conductive, properly conductive wiring going here. And a little bit of hoping for the best. This looks like another critical point. This is definitely a critical point. Let's see how that works out. Keep compressing that copper. Compress that copper. Oh. Go ahead and plant our oxifer. There we go. Toilet out of order. Output pipe full. Okay, I think I know what happened there. That's easy enough to fix. And it's already fixed. Bazoo. I mean, the pipe literally went away. That's the problem. Made a mess. You know, guys... I don't ask much. Really, I don't. I didn't even catch who did it. Doesn't really matter. I won't name names. I won't play the blame game. This is about to be interesting. Water! Release the river! I got it there. Another mess? Guys, can you not... Can you not pee in that area? Why have you not finished making the frigging pipe yet? Could somebody go fix the pipe, please? Anybody, really. I'm cool with anybody doing it, as long as someone fixes the pipe, so we have functioning showers and toilets. Anybody? Anybody. Highest priority. Emergency. Emergency. Fix the pipe. Continue fixing the pipe. Do not discontinue pipe fixation. Emergency. Emergency. There you go. Crike. Alright, you can use the bathroom again. Don't make a mess. Damn it, people. What the hell was I? God, I've lost track of everything now. Okay, so where was I? God, we just... This power. Oh, I need more power. I need more power. Okay, okay. Okay. We're gonna do a couple of things relatively quickly. Just a couple little things. And yeah, the food's getting worse for some reason. I'm not even 100% sure why. Like, food hasn't... Nothing's really changed with food. We should be fine unless we're running out of dirt. I'm pretty sure we're not running out of dirt. Yeah, no, we have 70 tons of dirt. We have tons of water. Tons and tons of water. We're fine. Also, we just refilled the cistern, which will now help to refill the aquifer when we get there. So, we should be fine on food. We should be turbo fine. Now, the good news is the CO2 pump is in fact working. Yay! Check it out. We've actually got oxygen down in the coal mine. Can you believe it? That's nice. Speaking of which, how's the black lung layer looking? It's lovely, that's for certain. Food has decayed. Yep. We're just... these should be... above average priority? They're not. These should be above average priority. All of those. Okay. We've got another one of those band-aids in place. That would be... So I've completely turned off the pump here, so this is just... on pause because we have plenty of water. If the food is dirt, then we're screwed. Priority system tool? The tool system, priority system thing? Hang on, let me write that down in my notes. Okay. Look at that. Look at all that red going away. This red is still here. That's not as good. But as was already suggested, now we do this. Okay. Power. I need power. I need power extremely badly. Like, ludicrously badly. I am bingo on power in many ways. I swore I already had a thing to make hydrogen. Is it over here? Wait, when did this show up? We can use water to filter carbon dioxide from the air. I don't even care. I don't even care. We made the pump that dumps carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. It's fine. We're fine. Convert water and oxygen into hydrogen. Okay. So, hold on. Power plant. We need a power control station and a room for power control. What is a power control station? Is that something we even have access to? Power control station. We do, somewhere. Okay, so what's the benefit of the power plant? No real benefit. There's the power control station. Requires copper. Of course it friggin' does. Okay, well... Where do we want to set up the power room? Power generator. I feel like, honestly, right here might not be a terrible plan. Or... somewhere over here-ish? This needs to expand this way, honestly. So... What's a bit here? We have a kitchen. Is that even a thing? It's a mess hall. That's for eating, not for making. So it looks like there's no make food spot. Not really. That's a good question, Venetia. Would you believe we've actually run into that problem too, Evo and I, with Crystal Tower. Now, there are ways around that, of course, but, like, it was just a weird bump. Okay. Let me think for a second. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep that, obviously. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. And... already grabbed that. Okay, okay, I have an idea. I have a terrible, terrible idea. As I am well known for. Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? That's a good question, Ross. I'm not sure. I'm leaning towards yes. Let's go with that. I feel like I hear a voice calling my name.
Do you still have our switch down here?
No.
Oh.
Sorry. Last I saw it, it was on the charger. I believe it's not. I'm just saying. It's a really good question, Venetia. I don't know. But as you say, that is a problem. So hang on. These can eat any atmosphere, right? They don't have to eat carbon dioxide. What's a greenhouse take? A farm station. What's a farm station? Anyways, I'm not sure if Wild Vanilla is actually worse than FF14 ARR, because like, they both have pretty bad problems. I will admit, if you put a gun to my head and said you have to play ARR or you have to play Vanilla, I'd probably pick ARR. But in a review sense, I'm not sure which one would review worse. So, look at that what you will. Ironically, I kind of need more space now. Straight up room. Hey, look, chlorine. Let's leave that alone. Jesus. Alright, let's do something stupid. Well, I feel like I need to tell people to absolutely go pick up a frickin' suit. So let's go do that. Well, the problem is Sideways This Ways is into Heatland, and Sideways This Ways is into Chlorine Land. I mean, yes, but in the past tense here. If you asked me to recite it right now, I'd probably have issues doing so. Okay, so... because I've got two big to-do list things right now. The first and most important one is freaking power. Really need to get power going. The left end of power is doing okay. The right end of power is not at all. The good news is, check that out. I mean, that's not perfect, but that CO2 has receded substantially. So that's really, really good news. Oh, door going here. I'll prettify this later, honestly. I'm strongly thinking about moving this pump down here, actually. I put it way down at the bottom of all the CO2. In fact, since I plan to do this over here, I might just go ahead and pull the trigger on that. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull the trigger. no longer pumping out CO2. I'm sure the surface of the Earth, or the moon, asteroid, whatever this is, appreciates. Or doesn't even notice, depending on how you define it. Put this like way down here at the bottom. Somewhere? Okay. Get this crap out of here. I mean, the White Raven... If Gaius is Vader, then the White Raven... I don't even have a good equivalent there. I suppose it would be Malik. Darth Malik. Let's go with yes, Yura. Although Stormblood was probably the grossest overall, but they definitely like to get darker. To my knowledge, no, Lord Harriman. If I could manually take over someone, that would probably help a little bit. But I cannot, so shrug. That's actually not a problem I anticipated. Holy crap. Yeah, I didn't think there was that much water in there. Fix that in a minute. Carving out the power plant. Yeah, the Arcanist quest chain is pretty good. It's one of the better early class chains, but it's also pretty dark. I'm aware of people who were like, oh, holy crap, and almost stopped doing class quests because of that quest. Yeah, Dawn Trail, you can tell by the name, is just going to be turbo dark. Like, just pure evil dark. Like, seriously, it's right there in the name. Or Turbo Light. No, not Yulmore. Not Yulmore. Ugh. That's just, ugh. Is straight down. We can see a little more down now. There's some spices down there. Another frozen area. Rust. Or worthless people. Rust is. You know, we're still having like a mass energy problem. Like you do. Okay, the CO2 problem is slowly getting bad again. It's okay. It's okay. Everything is fine. It's not gonna freak out. Oh god, don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's okay. But for real, if you could finish all of the digging so we could... Water's still doing fine. Power's not great. Waiting coolant. Alright, what happened with the coolant? The coolant doesn't have power, which means the toilets don't have power. Okay. So we talked a lot about band-aids. This is something that's come up a lot during this run. We're going to do a really weird little band-aid here. We're going to Gonna work, is it? We're gonna connect the networks temporarily. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna turbo high priority that. Well, we did manage to start dumping CO2 out into, into the surface. That's my one big accomplishment today. And now I am desperately trying to catch up to the power problem, which is getting worse and worse and worse. Yep, and people are now pissing themselves because we don't have power. And there's other reasons for it, but that is the reason. We do not have power. It also sounds like my dinner is about here. So I'm going to have to go do that thing in a minute. What I really need right now is the ability to make hydrogen. 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 There you are! I see you! I see you! No, don't take my bed! Why would you take my bed? Okay. Tomorrow, at roughly 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will try to solve the power problem again. I'll see you guys.